having it filmed would be, you know, the best possible way of looking back on reflection.
Yeah, and capturing everything.
Yeah.
I was really impressed, and I just loved everything that they did, and I saw the video there, and I just loved it. I just thought, oh, gotta have it.
No, I didn't want it done
I know,
at all, but my mum wanted one.
Yeah, she had a heart set on it, didn't she?
Yeah, she had a heart set on it.
She came home and showed me on the internet, and I thought it looked really good, so I just said, yeah, definitely.
And it was different to any of the other ones we'd seen already. It looked interesting.
It looked more personal as well, didn't it? You could tell the couple that had it had got exactly what they wanted in the video.
I think for anybody that says they don't want it done, they've got to have it done, because you just miss so much because your day goes that fast.
It just a bit more comfortable, more contemporary, a bit more me. You know, as a guy, I don't really want, you know, cheesy set up videographer type camcorder amateur stuff. And so when we watched it, it was like,
it's nice because your pictures are good, but you're pretty much posing in all of them, where that's real life. You're really seeing what your day was like. So really pleased we had it done, and I like showing it to everybody as well.
You see people who you don't really get to speak to in day, and then you see
that
it.
we missed, you see.
It's just done
yeah.
so professionally that once you've seen it, you want that for your wedding.
The ceremony again, because I remembered the rest of the day, but that bit's such a blur that it's nice to be able to look back on it.
You've got to make sure that, you know, the chemistry's right, and some people we went to see, I just didn't want at my wedding.
And you get to watch it about 20 times.
Yeah, I watch it all the time. Just be about once a week.
We'd seen my sisters, hadn't we?
Yeah.
And maybe that's what made me not bother, because I weren't right impressed.
Yeah, it was not special. It's like you say, she was like...
It was literally just, it could have been anybody with a camcorder doing it.
Even more happy than we thought we'd be with it, weren't we? It exceeded our expectations, really, didn't it?
I'd not really looked at any others because I
We
weren't
didn't plan
really
it,
planning.
You know, I went to see a few videographers and things, and they were just so bad, cheesy and badly cut, and that's what really scared me at first. And
just first impression, really.
Yeah.
Because it was so different to all the others. It was so personal and well done, and when anyone watches it, they say how posh it looks and how clever it's been put together.
it's really nice when you feel confident in people that they absolutely know what they're doing. You know, it's not something they're doing out of a conservatory in their spare time. You know, they're a professional business who have their own ideas and are creative and are clearly innovators in film. And trust me.
Yeah, it just looks right posh.
Yeah, it does. Posh.
We like to be posh when we can.
Not snobbish, but posh.
Yeah.
Well, I cried, didn't I?
Yeah.
I was like a box of tissues out straight away. Yeah.
It made me nervous.
Yeah,
It
actually.
just gives you a feeling again like you were there, and that's what I meant. All the
Yeah,
feel
you did
of the
say
day,
that the morning.
the
really.
feelings of the day seemed to be caught on it. And I remember, like when it showed you all last start before we went out, just getting the feeling of how we were that morning, what we were doing. It just.
It's really emotional, actually, wasn't it? Because
Yeah.
the wedding was over, we'd just come back from honeymoon, and then Parvy's phoned up and said, you have to come down, and I was a bit nervous, but it exceeded my expectations. I was just blown away by it.
Those interviews were funny as well.
Yeah, the interview
My
of it.
granddad.
Like we didn't even remember, did we? Or see anybody doing the
No,
the
we didn't know.
interviews.
Well,
Do not decide not to do
Because
it.
you're paying all that money out for everything else.
You know, chop
For dresses, for
some
flowers,
flowers,
for...
chop some crap
Yeah,
favours, do anything.
You're paying all that money for that, but if you haven't got the video, you can never watch that back and relive that day.
Because it's all real life again. Like again, comparing it to photos, it's like it's moving picture. You're there again, so it just felt like the wedding day again.
I always remember there's one where I watched it and there's me and my son walking downstairs and we disappear. And I was just like, and you get like goosebumps. I still do it now.
Yeah.
And there's certain things where we now listen to a song and we associate that with a part of the film. We bought everybody a scratch card, didn't we?
It's like a little
£150.
favour, yeah.
And no one even can camera in.
No,
You know,
that's
probably
the thing.
a tenth of the
You
cost
spend
of a video.
you
It's
spend money on
crazy.
all these other things like wedding cakes and flowers and everything else. You know, and I don't think anyone could even remember.
I like it all.
Yeah, I like the dancing bits of this. Like putting in some of my mates embarrassing themselves.
I don't know what it was like here, but it didn't feel like you were an extra person
Yeah,
there.
no, I would agree with
It
that.
felt like you were just part of the atmosphere. It didn't
Yeah.
feel like, oh, I'm getting ready and there's a camera
There's
in
a
my
camera
face.
watching me, and
It was just all a nice atmosphere.
Yeah.
So
I just like it. I just love it all. I like the morning bit. I think that's nice.
And the thing is as
Definitely
well, I
a
mean,
good
the reason
decision.
why I love the way that Flix did it is because it's in chapters, in different segments. So if you're feeling
You can just
emotional,
watch.
you want to watch the bit of the build up, which is the bit I love more than anything.
It was brilliant all the way through it, no problems.
Flix know what music's going to work for what they're going to do. You don't know what they're going to do with your wedding, but they know what's going to work. And so you pick the music, you suggest a few to them, you know.
it was definitely easy straight off because we filled in the form and then the time was left. You got in touch at the right time and
Well, I have done anyway, so
Recommended it to a few people already.
yeah.
I have recommended Flix to my friends, and
And we've
friends
already
have
done a deal.
since had their wedding filmed by Flix.
I've already recommended Flix to other people.
Because I don't think people actually realise what can be done. They just think it's going to be like someone with a camcorder following them around or something. And when you actually show them, they're like, wow, yeah.
And you putting any effort in really. You've just got to be there. And that's it, just turn up and it'll all be alright, it'll be fine.
Oh, and one more thing. I was really impressed with the cover and the bags. And thank you very much for my sweets as well. That was so cool.
Sweet.
Yeah, I got some
Yeah,
sweets.
sweet.
I told you. There were them little love hearts.
Just
I
take
did-
cameras off.
I did-
I was.
So just those little extra bits as well, like the bags and the cover and
Yeah, it
everything.
works like
It weren't just
proper
like a
DVD
run of the mill.
case, weren't it? Like it.
Yeah, and I weren't expecting that, so that was a nice touch as well.